So looking at Chronicles, so we got the side version, the side panel version of him. And one of the things I was concerned with was the noise of his back tentacle pincher claws and then his raised two front claws. Yeah, so I found, and I'll just use my pointer here, but yeah, so it was cool. I was thinking more of like a scorpion tail with the tentacles kind of raised, not all completely into a point, but very menacing overhead. So then they could, any one of them can strike forward, downwards. And then he had his two major claws here. But the thing is when we see these tentacles here from this one and this one, even these are all just muddying up the silhouette and making it very noisy in the front. So that's the main feedback we gave for that version of Chronicles. Very happy though. Oh, it looks like we got a version. Is that him?
Yes.
Ah.
Yeah, I thought I told you about that.
I don't know. Who knows? It's me. Anything's possible. So good. Let's give him some feedback. Okay, where's all my happy feet? Where's my other claw? Is it just me, or are we missing a claw there? I'm not blind, am
I? Let's see here. Is it closed?
It doesn't look like it's open for business. I mean normally the claw lines are clampy, snappy claws, right? Oh, maybe it is closed?
It is closed, yeah, for sure. He's got two open and two closed like we requested.
Oh, that's weird. So why doesn't it look like it's a closed claw? Oh, because they come down to a point? I bet you it's probably because... Oh, I see. He's got this one twisted on the side here. He's got this one underneath. And so yeah, so then the tentacles, each of the tentacles have kind of a wide, like they don't need to be, it shouldn't look like an S swerve, right? But I think they can kind of like they can undulate a little bit, maybe. I mean, that's all we need to say. So they can undulate back and forward. He has kind of a shifting gait from side to side, right? Like just a little bit, not a whole lot. But I think then we definitely need the tongue to be all wiggly. So this is the other action pose. This is him getting down to business, right? I like that the silhouette is good over here. I like that he got the tentacles. I think we finally have we have a nice mixture of that like weird like voidish, like slightly purple accents. I definitely like that. Also with Dimitri, so he's been using you can't see it here as much. Let's see. I think you see it here better. Yeah, okay. So he's working on doing some whoops, what is this? So sorry. Let me get rid of these. Yeah, so you can see with the flamey eye bits, right? Like oh my god, using this touchpads drive me bonkers. So with the flamey eye bits, especially with these blue accents, he has translated those accents as sort of like these inner glows. And then they've been hitting these highlight bits off the reflective metallic metal pieces, so you can see them. And I thought it was a nice little touch. So he's been working on some different shading and rendering techniques for this guy for sure. I would have rather seen the underside basically mirrored with the on top, so that there's a symmetry there.
Gotcha.
Yeah, because when I look at these, they don't really have much definition. So. But whatever, it's not the end of the world. I recognize that there are other things I want to get accomplished, and I can't always make it 100% perfect all the time. So basically, when I'm thinking about Chronicles in terms of being an alert, right? And I'm talking about these kind of full screen effects. So one of the things I could see, right, is that it won't be a full screen effect in this case, but the note would be that so Chronicles does a stab here, and then from this glowy purplish light, we can see souls kind of like coming up and then coming out of frame. So it's like he stabs there and he releases like like maybe some grabby underworld hands, and then like soul bits that are like rushing up and out of frame. So I like the idea of the tongue here. I think what I would want to do is I want to see the tongue element, but I want to see the tongue element more Chronicles style tongue. I think it can be gross like his tongue. So and maybe let's see it like around the it's like the tongue is sort of wrapped around right before the pommel, and then it can come out into the pommel, kind of like, or out from the bottom of the pommel, like he sort of has. And then in terms of pommel, I think I like this pommel best. So I would mix that with the tongue bits.